everybody, and welcome to the lab. I'm Frost, and if you haven't figured it out from the title or the change of venue, we're gonna do things a little bit differently this week, and that's kinda because I couldn't exactly find enough memes to fill out another meme video, so that's sort of a thing. But that does give me the opportunity to go and look into something I've been wanting to look into for a very long time. So now that I have my lab set up and we're all nice and comfy, I'm gonna go read an SCP file. And the file for today is going to be on SCP-031, which is an absolutely bizarre anomaly that has been given the object class of Euclid. Oh yeah, and for those of you who have no idea what the SCP Foundation is, or what I'm talking about today, there's going to be a link to the SCP file down in the description below. If you go to that, you'll also be able to click the Guide for Newcomers, which will explain a lot of the information about this universe that you're gonna need to know going forward. And before we start, I kind of want to point out that yeah, I'm going to be giving personal commentary for this one, so it's gonna be sort of a thing. But anyways, let's start with special containment procedures for this SCP. SCP-031 is currently contained in the Ryugyong Hotel, located in the city of Pyongyang, in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. And yeah, I know I probably fluffed that up, but let's continue. As the nation it's located in is currently governed by an authoritarian regime with near complete control of state and national media, the possibility of information regarding SCP-031 being released to the world at large is minimal. As said regime is also cooperating with the Foundation in order to maintain physical security of the site, Foundation personnel are instructed to comply with their directives so long as they do not interfere with larger Foundation aims. The structure of the Ryugyong Hotel serves to contain SCP-031 within the central spire. 3 secondary spires located at 120-degree intervals from the central pyramid house Type 9 Heaven's Blade restriction systems calibrated to focus a disruptive energy field towards the central spire. Although unable to prevent physical escape of SCP-031, the system serves to prevent SCP-031's psychic energies from escaping the structure and affecting off-site personnel. Reclamation efforts of the hotel are currently underway, with local government forces utilizing hazmat-suited personnel armed with flame projectors and chemical sprayers to decontaminate areas affected by SCP-031. However, due to the slow pace of progress and SCP-031's defensive capabilities, reclamation efforts are drastically behind schedule. Personnel who become affected by SCP-031's psychic abilities are to be terminated immediately to prevent their biomatter from becoming incorporated into its physical matrix. So to sum it up, they have this thing trapped in a hotel in North Korea and are constantly fighting it back with flamethrowers and chemical weapons. That's already scary. But anyways, moving on to the description, and yeah, no, Kit has already informed me that the descriptions are where these things get really fluffing weird. So yeah. SCP-031 is an amorphous organism with a mass of over 7,500 kilograms that has infiltrated the ductwork and maintenance infrastructure of the building. And yo, I've already gotta say, 7,500 kilograms is over 16,000 pounds or 8 tons. That is a lot of monster. But, tendrils emerging from SCP-031's central mass have spread through the hotel's plumbing and ductwork to all 105 floors of the building. At its peak, over 75% of the hotel's 3,000 rooms were contaminated by SCP-031. Reclamation efforts have destroyed percent of the initial infestation, but over rooms remain affected by SCP-031. SCP-031's tendrils terminate in a pod-like structure or a sporocarp consisting of an ovoid structure approximately 2 meters in length with multiple cilia-like structures branching off from the main body. On some occasions, subjects in the presence of an SCP-031 sporocarp will instead perceive it as an individual that the subject had a close emotional connection to in their past. The SCP-031 sporocarp will metamorphose into the shape of the person perceived and attempt to persuade the subject to remain with them for an extended period of time. The SCP-031 sporocarp will next attempt to make physical contact with the targeted individual with their cilia-like structures. Digestive juices will be injected into the subject's body, and their flesh will be consumed and incorporated into SCP-031's body mass. And I have to say, ew, now I can understand why they would have to die. In the meantime, a secondary flagellum will engulf the subject's cranium and brain, replacing the blood vessels with its own tendrils, which will maintain life support of the affected brain by some yet undiscovered means. The tendrils will decerebrate the subject and transport the subject's cranium back through the building's ductwork, where it is incorporated into the central mass. Footage taken through surveillance drones indicate that there are crania in the network of tendrils attached to SCP-31's central mass. By all indications, the brains contained within are still alive and may be conscious. Oh, that's fluffing creepy. Yeah. Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. This thing makes you think it's one of your old friends, asks to hang out, asks for a hug, and then eats you, and once it's done slurping up your pre-digested flesh, it then cuts off your head, keeps your brain alive, and makes you a part of it. Now I understand the reason why the person would need to be terminated if they were affected by this thing. Yikes. But anyways, there's a lot more to read on this particular file, including a history and some excerpts from the Ryza email servers. As for me though, this is where I'm gonna end the video because I'm supposed to go hang out with a friend of mine and they really need a hug. But anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to suggest an SCP or let us know what you think, leave a comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments. But for now, just remember, secure, contain, and protect, and I hope to see you guys in my lab again soon. Bye!
Oh yeah, I want to show our patrons some love too because they're awesome. Their contributions help us to afford all the neat stuff we use to record. So thank you. And if you want to become a patron too, you can click the link down in the description. You'd really be helping the channel out, and you'd get a couple nifty goodies too. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, then yay, you're amazing. By the way, subscribe. Please don't make a foxy bag.